Hi everybody, and you joined us for a rather special edition of Walking with Wheels because I'm on the Yorkshire coast, South Landing to be specific. So I thought I'd bring you along and do some videos for you to see this lovely part of the world. As you can see, the Honda's the trusty transport for the occasion. So yeah, come along and hopefully you're going to enjoy what I've got to show you. I don't think I'll do much narration on these videos, just so you can appreciate the scenery a bit more. It's lovely. We've not even got to the scenic bits yet. I did say there wouldn't be much narration on this video, but I can't guarantee there won't be the odd ramblings from two neurodivergent, unstable people. And if this goes wrong, Alice is going to take full share of the blame because Alice is the tour guide, because Alice has been here before and I have not.
When have I done my directions ever got us into bother before?
Well, this video can't be that long, so I can't give every example. That's an interesting bench rather than the wooden shenanigans.
Lister, Napton, Cally, Hanson, Clark, Jewett. I'm assuming are they people's surnames?
Must be. I've never known.
Or tree names, I don't know.
Well, I've never known someone with the first name of Napton.
Surnames.
Funny. I can't see him anywhere. Where are you, Your Majesty?
Here.
That's Bridlington in the distance, by the way, in case any of you are wondering. Brilliant. That's a very lonely post. I feel sorry for that lonely post. Is there a sign on it? Well, whatever it's pointing to, it doesn't tell us, does it? What was it I said about fashion disasters?
You don't like rats' tails or baseball caps?
Which specific sort of baseball cap, though?
Those tall one, puffy ones that fall backwards.
Yeah, couldn't agree more with that. And you can't think of anything.
Nothing that kind of makes me want to vomit, no.
I'm not saying baseball caps do, but it might be one to shout at them who wear them in that particular manner. How generous of you. Alice finally has a decision.
I think if there's one fashion trend, I don't even know if it's a fashion trend or not, or just a lack of personal care, but when people have their trousers around their arse and you can see their arse crack hanging out on their pants, I don't like that.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that. Usually accompanied with the baseball cap.
Yeah, because if I did that, I'd probably end up getting arrested, so I don't know why some people seem to be allowed to walk around with their arses hanging out.
I think that's what they want. They want to be seen to be arrested by the police just to see, oh, look at me, I'm a hard geezer. Yeah, 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 brap, brap, brap.
So I could just replay the moment you said hard geezer.
That looks like a World War II battlement over there, because the only coast that would have been at risk of invasion from World War I would have been the south coast. So this is the east coast, so this must be a World War II construction.
I might say, if there's a notice or something.
Unless that post is another very lonely post.
Yeah.
I was thinking as well, of all the time periods that I want to go back to, me being a history teacher and all that, I would probably choose World War II, but the sort of, not obviously during an invasion, but the actual daily life during that time, particularly in somewhere like this on the coast, just to see how the sort of so-called spirit of the war would translate into real life. What time period would you go back to?
I'd probably go back to when my mum was a child and see her life when she was growing up.
That's 1960s, isn't it?
Well, 70s really that she would have been growing up, but yeah.
Well, the Allegro fulfills that. Oh, we can go inside. Let's have a look in here. Try not to fall over. Ooh. You can see this better than I can. Oh, a few bits of rubbish, but you get the idea. So which 70s bits would you most like to experience in that time?
I want to see where we live, because my mum and dad live in the same place as we live in now. So I would like to see what it's like. But mainly I just want to see, I'd go back and I want to see what she was like as a child with her mum and dad, and like their daily sort of lives and things like that.
And then you see where you get it from, or don't get it from.
Well, yes.
There are some YouTube things of Nottingham in the 70s, but
There
that's
are
certainly the
lots.
centre.
Yeah, there's not, and there's lots of pictures and stuff, but Mum doesn't have. She's got loads of photos from childhood, but I've always wished that I could see like actual video footage of her from back then, like on one of those Super 8 cameras they used to have.
I think the daily life wouldn't be too dissimilar. I mean, apart from things like social media.
Yeah.
But I think it would be more the way people thought, the way people approach life would be different. I just like to see the footage of the old cars at the time, see
Yes,
the sort
I
of
know.
environment the Allegro would have been driven in. In fact, yeah, that's a good era to go back to, definitely. World War II, but also the 70s.
Yeah.
I'm sure, people look back on the 70s sometimes negatively because there was lots of strikes, there was economy problems.
Well, it would have been very difficult for a lot of people, but I think it's just different problems for different times, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's not exactly all roses at the moment, is it?
Yeah.
But there's lots of good stuff in the 70s too.
Yeah.
Just people tend to see the 60s and the 50s as like the sort of the best years.
Well, there were lots of things that improved during that time. Well, it's the same with anything. You make progress as you through the generations, don't you?
Maybe you could say that's where society peaked.
No, I don't know.
Because social media is helpful in lots of ways. If without it, I wouldn't be doing this right now, would I?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think it's done people's state of mind much good, really.
Yeah, but I suppose there's good and bad points.
Oh,
about
yeah.
anything, really, isn't there?
It was like when we saw what was that? I'll do the name drop now. Mustard and Boaty, when we were talking about the differences in car accidents, and he said it could be that the next generation, that it could be a car accident that doesn't cause pain but causes trauma, even though there's no actual accident involved. That could be the new era we're working towards. You could have really badly hurt me, and I'm traumatised. I want compensation. This is Danes Dyke. So we're now in Bridlington. We've got the land train from Surbury.
Silly.
Thank you. And the cliffs there, that's where I've walked from. It's lovely around here. Just try to find a cafe now for something to eat. So as you gather, we're in Bridlington now, and I've just had the most unlikely of encounters that we'll ever have. So as you guys know, I'm a history teacher, and I'm many miles away from Nottingham, and I've just run into one of my current students, one of my year 9 students. Thank God they're a nice student, is what I can say. But I want someone to try and work out what the likelihood of that is happening, because I must have just achieved something that is incredibly unlikely there. But you know, you try and get away from work and then you've always got someone following you around. Typical. It was nice though, and you can see just how nice it is just by looking at what I'm pointing my camera at. That's usually how YouTube works, isn't it? Yeah, good place. My first time in Bridlington, breaking my Bridlington virginity. Good spot. So we're going to get the land train back to wherever it was, and then we're going to carry on. Yeah, because I always say it wrong and you always laugh at me. And then we'll walk back, do the cliff walk back, and then we'll be sorted. We're on the walk back now, and you can see the scenery is still just as nice as it was when we came up this morning.